Hey, what's up everyone? It's Mark here at Wiccan FPV. Let me show you first off what I'm going to be talking about today. I had a friend on Facebook requested this video of how I do my rope lacing. See here how the wires are laced. This is a real old technique that was done back in the 50s on radios. And let me move the camera here. I'm a ham radio operator. There's my broadcast transmitter. So I've put the two and two together to tie all the wires up real neat. And it's something different. Instead of using zip ties or the other straps, it's just something sort of different and unique on keeping all the wires put up and neat. And I'm going to show you now how to do it. I'm just going to take some scrap wire here. Now what I'm using here is just yarn. It's the fine sewing thread yarn. And what I do, I wax it prior to doing it. You want the string to be good and waxy so it bites. You can also use dental floss. Dental floss works really good for this. But I prefer this method because I can use what color string I want to sort of blend in with the vehicle. I'm using white here just so you'll be able to see it on camera better. Just find you an old candle and rake through it and pull and cut on the candle like this, and it will wax your string really good. If you're a bow hunter and you've got some of the string wax for your bow, that works a lot better. But to start off here, let's tie just a little small loop in our string. You can just tie it around the wire or whatever your preferred method of starting is. But I prefer a little small loop like this. I didn't get it tied. Now that I'm on film, I'll never pull this off. It'll be things don't go right when you got a camera on you. Pull this through. Okay, I believe I got it there now. What you want to do is wherever your wires is, if they're on the chassis and you want to start it close to the motor or whatever, they're a lot easier when they're attached to something. These being loose is going to be a little bit harder to work with. But you want to start out with a fairly long piece, about 2 full stretch arms. You know, stretch your hands out as far as you can, about 2 lengths, because just going 6 or 7 inches really eats up a lot of string. So just start out here and do what they call a slip knot. You just pull your string and hold it with one finger on the back side here till you pull it up there good and tight where you're wanting to start. Okay, now you just hold it like this, pull the string over to you and hold it with one finger like that. You take the other and lap it, hold it like this, under your finger, over the string like this, and let it hang down like that. See it? And you just pull it like this. Now once you start getting it pulled through like this, take your finger and hold the line about 1/4 inch away from the other, and then pull all your slack through. I'm sitting on my string. There we go. Once you pull all your slack through, just slowly tighten it up like that. Now you won't be able to see what you're doing until you get a couple of runs. Over and under like that. Move your finger down about 1/4 inch away. and pull all the slack out. Now the trick is keeping this line good and straight, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Go all under, loop it under, slide it down about 1/4 away, and pull your string through. Keep it facing towards you, and that line will just work right down the string, and it'll stay laced real nice. Just loop it right around. I'm just going to go a little ways here just for a demonstration. Now you can have these as close as you want. You know, if you want to pull them closer, have your lines closer, you can. But the trick is having them all uniform, having them all the same distance, and you just keep working right down the string. And you get pretty fast at this once you get the hang of it. And stop sitting on your string like I'm doing. Oh, it's going through my, trying to pull through my pipe. See, I let them two pull together, which looks ugly when you do that. Over and under. Pull it. The faster, let's see here what I done. Pulled them all together. It takes some practice to do this, especially me doing it on film. I'm messing up, but I just want to show you so you'll get the ideal here. I'll go a little bit more ways since I messed that one up. I hope this helps you guys. I hope you guys practice. You can just grab some old string or line or anything. See how it does? No, I messed up right there and y'all seen that. But when it's attached to a vehicle, you can work it a whole lot better because I'm using all my hands to try to keep this held in my hands. So when it's attached to a vehicle like this, you can work a whole lot better. See how neater and more uniform I done on the vehicle because I had a working point. You know, it's holding itself, and you can work a whole lot easier and better. But when you get to the end, you just tie it off, and that's it. So if you want to use this kind of yarn and string, make sure you wax it because it slides. You see, I didn't wax it very good. I just pulled it through one time, so I didn't get very much wax on my string. And then when I was trying to do that, you've seen how the loops was trying to slide together. So wax your string really good before you start, and that'll help and aid in keeping it all really neat. And once you tie off at the end, it won't go together or slide. It's you know, it'll always keep its form and just like it is when you get tied off at the end. And I just use a regular knot at the end to tie it off. Been working a little bit on some detail and stuff on the inside. Right here is a bed and a mattress and little pillows I hand sewed this evening. I'm gonna clear the windows out, and that's gonna be mounted in the back. I'm mounting full interior, driver and a passenger, and clearing these windows out, and then the top's gonna be white. So hope you guys enjoyed, and this is the big ticket. Once I got this JR radio hooked up to this Red Cat, I'm going to tell it. Nobody's going to believe me on here, but if you want to add it in the comments, I'll make a video and show you. I can turn in 3 foot. I can lay a yardstick down on the floor and go in both directions. I can turn inside of that 3 foot with this Red Cat now that I've got that JR controller hooked up to it. I feel that it's more than the Traxxas TRX4. crazy steep angle, and it's not binding. Even with that sharper turning, it's not binding. Really love this thing. Only thing I've got to do is take care of the center bump. I'm going to mod and put aluminum plate right there and get rid of the bump. Put the spacers on the transmission and jerk it up. Then we'll be going to North Carolina, doing some scale running. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope this helps. I hope I demonstrated it good enough so you can do the rope lacing. Thank you guys, and take care, and thanks for watching Weekend FPV.